We are back with another video. Today's video, we're going to bring you some Town Hall 9 action. But wait, all those of you who aren't Town Hall 9, but like the Queen Walk, this is going to have some principles on how to set that initial funnel, how to set that secondary funnel. And for those of you who are doing some Lalo, it's going to touch on some Lalo things also. So sit back, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the attacks. Okay, so we're going to start talking about TDH. TDH is a Queen Charge Lalo that was invented by somebody whose name is TDH. I don't know what his real name is, but they say his name is TDH, so it's called TDH. It's pretty much it's a Queen Charge Lalo, but you're not using any haste spells. You're using rage spells, and you're using a lot of minions. The minions under rage spells just eat up everything that's in their path. So that's what you're using. What you're trying to do is your objective with your queen is to take out the enemy queen, take out the enemy CC, and 2 ADs. If you can get those 4 things with only using your Queen Charge and 2 Rages and your Kiwi, then your Loons and your Minions should be able to clear the whole rest of this base. So let me show you what I did over here, and we'll talk about some initial funneling and secondary funneling, what I was trying to do. I started, let's zoom all the way in. Started my queen over here. I used a Kiwi. Again, Kiwi stands for King and Wizards, and they just do that to call it a Kiwi. So your Kiwi is responsible for taking out this and making a funnel for the queen. Anything which it gets, which the wizards get over the wall is just all gravy. That's what your Kiwi is. That's what your Kiwi is responsible for. Let's get rid of all those lines. Now, as far as then for the secondary funnel, what you're using is you're bringing 4 wizards with you. You're using 3 of them with your Kiwi, and you're using 1 of them for your first or secondary funnel. I'm going to let this archer tower over here lock onto my queen, and then I'm going to use my last wizard over here to set that funnel. I tried to get a wall break in here. I wasn't used to going up against these orange walls, and I didn't have enough wall breakers, but I did get the wall breaker on the second try around. That was step 1, getting into the base. Step number 2 is just dealing with the CC and dealing with the queen, and you have 2 poisons. Use 1 poison for the queen, use 1 poison for the CC. If you're using it for the queen, you might not even need a rage for either the queen or the CC if you get the poisons down properly. But the rage is there for the CC and the queen kills. That's what your rages are there. That's where you're supposed to use these rages. So what's going to happen? My queen is going to take out this AD and take out this AD. So I'm going to Lalo in from this side over here. So let's zoom out to over here. Send 1 hound in like this. You always want to cross the face of the defenses first with the hound, and then follow it up with the loons. Loons, 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 all going in, following this hound in to the next defense. Your minions are going to take care of everything, all the trash stuff that's here within the base. And that's pretty much it. You use your rage spells in the areas that you need them. Let's get rid of the squigglies. Watch this one. I will show you 1 more attack from another war, and then we'll take 1 live attack. Hopefully we can find something decent. So let's play this out. Let's shoot up over here and watch this attack in action. There is the queen with her healers. Then we drop the king with 3 wizards, and they're responsible for making that funnel. Wait for this archer to lock onto the queen, then I should be dropping drop the wizard over there on that. As long as I get that funnel, drops the wall breakers in. I wanted the wall breakers going to this wall. They did in fact go to that wall. I needed 1 more wall breaker to get that wall open, but that was the wall that I needed to get open so I can get the queen and get 2 ear defenses. From this portion over here, I'm not getting too much. I'm only going to be getting this ear defense. So I needed this one to open to get that ear defense. But now we just wait and let the queen do her thing. She takes out that. She takes out an ear defense. Drop the poison for the CC. Probably should have maybe waited a little bit. Drop the rage for the kill also. Hopefully that loon's going to go down. Deal with the hound with the pups. Let's fast forward a little bit through that kill. Bring in a minion to help out with the pups. Now we go over to the next compartment. In this compartment, I'm going to take out the queen and another AD. Get that rage down in advance. When you know you're going to need it, get the rage down. It wasn't even enough. I had to use my queen ability with the rage. But now I got the hound coming in with the loons and the minions in behind it. I mean, it just, look at these minions just rip everything apart. Drop that rage just to make sure that that last one over there goes down, that the AD goes down over there. I have the loons coming in around, and that's pretty much it. The loons and minions just totally destroy this base. I mean, again, there were no expos. It did have the higher loons. So let's go over to a real Town Hall 9 base and see if I could do the same thing over there. I know I did already. It was an attack that I did. But let's go in, and then we'll take a live attack and see what it's like. We're going to go to today's war. We do have a live attack going on, but we'll watch that later. Let's go over here. Go to Sir Vaporlot, and let's watch the attack. There's the attack. Let's pause it for a second and show you what I did over here. What was I going to do? Queen over here. Wizard, the single wizard over here, wall break into this compartment, Kiwi over here. Kiwi takes care of this and whatever it can get over the wall. Queen's going to deal with this and then move in here, take out the queen, take out the CC, take out this air defense. I'm going to get this wall open up and take out that air defense. The Lalo portion. Lalo portion comes in. I used a couple of loons over here to direct target this, and then I was able to drop the hound in from straight in here with some loons over here. As soon as this archer tower locks on, dropping some more loons over there. Minions in behind it, using the rages, and let's watch it all in action. Press the play button. We'll talk about it while it's going on, so you can understand a little more. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of moving parts in this thing. Oh, one thing I didn't mention. You bring 4 archers with you. The archers are there just for one job only. It's to search for troll Teslas in the corners. So you drop 1 archer in each of the corners of the base, taking out the, just checking for what he calls, checking for any Teslas that might come out. Drop the rage before the queen kill. My wall breakers did go the wrong way. But it's okay. It didn't open the wall. After that goes down, then I drop a single wall breaker over there, which then gets my queen into there. Once my queen goes in, drop that Kiwi down. King is about to redirect after he takes out that army camp, but the queen takes out that Tesla, and the king goes further along his route. Wizards doing their thing, helping out. CC does come out. At this point, they still did have the 2 poisons. I ended up using them both on the E-Dreg. The E-Dregs really freaked me out a little bit. Drop my wall breakers in for the next wall break that I need. Use a rage to get those wall breakers. Want to make sure I got it because that gets me through to the next air defense. Drop a second one on the E-Dreg. Not sure if I needed it or not, but better safe than sorry. At this point, I know I'm golden over there. Drop a couple of loons in because I want to make sure that cannon goes down. Dropping the hound, dropping some loons on those 2 defenses that are over there. Dropping the next hound with some more loons on those other 2 defenses that are over there. And then we just gotta sit back and wait. Wait for these loons and these hounds to do everything that they need to do. No queen ability necessary. So let's fast forward, quadruple speed, and let's try and take a live attack and see if we can get one done. Hopefully I have a CC. If not, we'll have to pause it and then we'll come back once I get a CC. But let's see if I got one here. Do I have one? I don't have one. Let's request. Always take a hound and a poison. People say, oh, let me take a haste instead. No. Use the poisons. Make sure you're taking care of that queen and make sure you're taking care of that CC. I'm going to press this pause. Okay, so we have our CC. Let's go out and find the base. Hopefully you could find something with some decent leads. What I mentioned before about the first funnel and the secondary funnel, you always want to make sure what I do is I drop my queen first and then I put the funnel next to her, putting it far enough away that you know that the first part of the funnel will work. Then as the queen walks, then I'll anticipate where that secondary funnel goes. That's where most people make the biggest mistake. You want to make sure that that secondary funnel is down in time, otherwise your queen is going to walk. Again, we are looking for, we were looking for 3,000 and we found a bit more than that. So let's hit this base here. Let's see what we got. Now, I see that I could, if I get into that 9 o'clock compartment, I could take out everything that I need to take out. So let's just charge directly into that compartment. Put the queen over here. I am not going to need a secondary funnel. Let's put this down just in case. Just in case. No test wall breaker. There's the secondary funnel. There's the other part of the kiwi. Queen goes in. Oop, I didn't put down my full kiwi. Is this queen serious? Is she absolutely serious? She didn't go in the hole. She's still not going in the hole. Now... Queen goes inside. Now I need one more super wall break. I'll put these on her and get that. I don't have any more wall breakers. Jeez Louise. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to reach that AD or not. But she will eventually break through. So let's start this Lalo up like this. Let's... Cross the face of the defenses. Drop those minions in. Didn't take out the queen. But the power of the minions will get this done. Will get this done. And that's a boom time finish. So I'm so glad I was talking about making first funnels, secondary funnels, and then I had a funnel fail. But I'm sure from this video you will get the point. This is a very, very strong attack. It works very, very well. Those minions under rage, they just destroy everything. My queen had some other ideas. But that's the video. Make sure you're hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below if there's any other attacks you'd like to see. Like I said, I am going to be trying to do a lower town hall, and then a town hall 13, and then a lower town hall 13. And when I say lower, I mean anything below town hall 13. So that's going to be the end. Until the next video, have a great day, everybody.